tree of liberty has been thirsty for too long. I am the spark, the powder, the match, the shot that rang, the line in the patch. I am the night they tossed the tea, the oath they swore to die free. You can chain my hands, you can break my bones, but you'll never own my soul. I am the fire in the midnight sky, the reason tyrants die. I am 1776, lightning, thunder, iron, and grit. Every musket, every fist. I am 1776. Oh, 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 oh. I am 1776. The flag they tried to burn, the shot that made the empire turn. I am the rebel, the Minuteman, the ink that wrote we can. We hold these truths, hear my boots on the cobblestone, hear my war cry, shake the throne. My drum, you know it's near. Your reign of fear ends here. I am 1776. Lightning, thunder, iron, and grit. Every musket, every fist. I am 1776. Oh, oh, oh. 1776.
Wake Up Patriots is a full 90 minutes of news and views with attitude. We're live, coffee's hot, and looks like we have a guest in studio. Hey, little friend, that's not a perch. He has been raiding the bird feeder all week, and now he's after my broadcast. We'll wrangle him, but don't go anywhere. Headlines, interviews, and plenty of attitude are coming right up.
Hey, Patriots, I'm coming to you in my America 250th birthday shirt to let you know that Wake Up Patriots is on from 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern. Set your alarms, grab your coffee, and join us. Whoa, that bald eagle just dive-bombed me with the flag.
It's a gorgeous day out here. Frisky Friday! Yeah! Frisky Friday, baby! Let's roll!
Yeah, I hope you guys liked that. I thought it was pretty funny. George is like, yeah, there's Mark.
Frisky Friday, yeah!
How you doing Frisky Friday? I thought it was pretty funny.
Good morning, Mark. How are you?
Morning, George. How are you?
Good, not bad.
Tracy, where's Sean? Or at least his empty seat?
I don't know. He's probably still at makeup or something. He'd be
as usual.
Yeah.
You know,
I know. He's what?
I was just going to say, I haven't heard anything from Sean about Savannah, but I did get a note from his empty seat asking if anybody could, pick it up in New Jersey and take it down. At least the seat wants to come.
Yeah, he's had work stuff most of this week. That was kind of
work is so overrated, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well,
word.
I'm telling you. I hope everybody's warm because it's freaking cold. I'm cold. Too. I hate this shit.
Right here, it's 0 with I think the wind chill is supposed to be like minus 18 or something.
Yeah, it's like that right now here. The dog didn't even want to go out. I opened up the door. He went out and pissed. Came right back in. he went out really fast. So I'm going to open up right here with a prayer. This is going to fit for today too. If any of you lacks wisdom, he should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to him. And that's James 1:5. Amen.
Amen.
I should take care of all the idiots in Minnesota today. If they go out there, they're going to be human popsicles. I think today would be the day to have the water cannons and spray them, though. It really would.
Oh, that would be cool.
Oh, that is so much fun.
That would be.
It would be awesome.
Supposedly, a whole bunch of people are going up there for that wonderful anti-ice rally.
But they are going to be ice today if they stay out there.
Plus, you got.
See what I did there?
That's a perfect day for ice.
Yeah.
Plus, you got supposedly there's a lot of liberal states are going to teachers are going to take off today, and students getting out of school, all that stuff, and just wonderful.
You know what the funny part of that is because all those Somali businesses that are owned and they're going to take the day off, they're going to all lose money. So I think it's hilarious. They're just hurting themselves. I mean, really, when you think about it, a bunch of idiots. I don't know.
I'll bet it's going to be a flop. I mean, I don't know if anybody saw Vice President Vance. He was in Minnesota yesterday, and he brought up a really good point. He's like, even in leftist cities, even the worst of them, like Chicago and some of these other cities, they're not having these kind of problems. And so he was saying that if you look at this, we're doing this in Los Angeles. That's not a red city. We're doing it in Chicago. We're doing this all over the country. Why is it that just Minneapolis is, such a pain in the ass? So obviously their political hierarchy, their politicians there are telling all their police to not do anything, not lift a finger to assist ICE, even when they are, getting mobbed by an angry crowd. And so they're causing all this. This isn't going on in other cities.
Negative in Minneapolis. It's a negative 20 degrees. Feels like negative 19.
It feels like negative 16 here. Hi, Sean. Thanks for joining
Hey, Sean.
Hello. Good morning.
Sean.
Good morning.
Yeah.
You guys
Well,
have a good shirt for Friday.
Yeah, I do work in the morning. I do work in the morning.
We said that. We said you had work stuff to do. So we covered.
And then just like I get done with that, then Christian's calling me because some crazy liberal he's on the highway next to, and she's flipping him off. I said, Christian, I got to go. I got something to do.
What does he need? Fatherly advice for a liberal?
Nah, some crazy liberal in a Subaru Forester with all kind of stuff on it.
Anyway. Those are lesbian cars, but I'm not going to keep going into that.
Well, Emma drives a Subaru. It's kind of funny, and she's got a Trump sticker on it. So I think it's the only.
Well,
Subaru.
then she got herself covered.
I think it's the only Subaru in New Jersey that has a Trump sticker on it.
Probably the only Subaru in the U.S. with a Trump sticker on it.
No, I've seen another one. I think there's at least one more out there.
Okay. So at the WEF, you guys know there was all kinds of stuff going on over there, and they had George Soros' son Alex was there. And you know how we talk about him? He's with Kamala Harris, and he funded her and everything. All his money goes to different places. Well, he tries to be an intellectual, and shows up over there and thinks he's real smart. You guys got to see this. This is how stupid this guy is.
I don't think that's the fundamental. I don't think technology is the fundamental issue in democracy. Democracy is messy. Democracy is about contestation of ideas. It's about plurality. It's about people having different truths, actually. Now, fundamentally, how society lives together civically in those contestations is obviously quite tricky. But I think that if we play too much on this disinformation card, we're taking responsibility away from ourselves to actually create a narrative that inspires people to vote and to believe, in democracy and democratic institutions. And on the institutional part, I think that we can talk about institutions as these abstract things, but institutions are also about people. And we just heard this point about untrustworthy people, and we talked about things in the United States like checks and balances, which aren't written anywhere but are customs. And one man, Donald Trump, literally came in and just took that all away. But when I see this, when I look at this, more globally regarding democracy, I also say to myself, when was this great time that everybody got along so well, and things were going so great? I mean, I think I think that we really have to be careful here in this nostalgia for a time past, because a lot of the reactions we're seeing in society are actually reactions to positive things, like equality for women, and greater diversity, which come with backlash.
If he said one more time, I'd blow my brains out. That guy is so ignorant.
The only person that says more was the ex Miami Dolphins head coach. Where every time he had a press conference, it was I don't know. That's crazy.
Oh, did you notice how all the guys were sitting with their legs crossed like women too on the panel?
Very tight cross legs there. Yep, very tight cross legs.
That was a no bolts meeting.
Even the George Papa had to come out for that. What the fuck was going on there? I couldn't fucking. I was getting fucking pissed off. Ah!
Hi, Marjorie.
Yeah, George says hi, Marjorie.
Hey, Marge.
She just came in and said all the barn cats are alive, in case anybody's wondering. It's literally, 0 with a double-digit wind chill out there. Oh yeah. Oh, they're fine. They're barn cats.
That Alex Soros, though, I mean, he was hanging with the big boys, and how long do you think he needed to prepare for that speech? you think you would have had something, kind of like made up to be able to say
that's why him and Kamala got together.
No, I think that was professionally written. I think Kamala Harris wrote that for him.
I don't know. I mean, he's married. He's with Huma Abedin, which is even more disgusting. But if that's the guy that's going to take over for the left and fund everything, good for them. Let's have it. Yeah. Obviously, his intelligence level is like really.
Well,
there was the thumbs down.
I mean,
just
You know what, Sean?
Alex Soros is Huma Abedin's plan B, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That?
Right. You know what, Sean? You missed something this morning because you came late.
What I missed?
I'm going to show you. I'm going to play it again because you can, and you're not in it because you didn't do it.
Wake Up Patriots is a full 90 minutes of news and views with attitude. We're live, coffee's hot, and looks like we have a guest in studio. Hey, little friend, that's not a perch. He has been raiding the bird feeder all week, and now he's after my broadcast. We'll wrangle him, but don't go anywhere. Headlines, interviews, and plenty of attitude are coming right up.
Hey, Patriots, I'm coming to you in my America 250th birthday shirt to let you know that Wake Up Patriots is on from 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern. Set your alarms, grab your coffee, and join us. Whoa, that bald eagle just dive-bombed me with the flag.
It's a gorgeous day out here. Frisky Friday! Yeah! Frisky Friday, baby! Let's roll!
That's a classic.
Mark, don't you know golf etiquette?
I just thought it was so cool that George paid. I thought you'd be there, Sean, but yeah, he paid to fly me down there. We hung out on the golf course all day. He did that.
Nice.
Thing, man. I couldn't believe the way that eagle dive bombed and stuff. That was fun.
Awesome. Yeah. I downloaded the app. I had the app downloaded. I just got it. I got to figure. You texted me back last night, Trix, and I fell asleep like a little bit afterwards. I was watching something on the couch, and I woke up. I was like,
well, when you do it, I'll get you in there because I'm going to change them up and everything. But that one, we're doing that one just for Frisky Friday with the first. It's Frisky Friday. Let's go. I thought that was funny. You had to put Mark in a golf cart. Wait till you see what I'm going to do with you.
But Mark, you got to learn some golf etiquette. You're not supposed to ride around a golf course yelling like that. What's the matter with you?
I know, but they knew we were filming. I mean, George went in there. They saw, hey, it's Born to Ride 45. They shut the whole place down for us.
Good. Okay.
We had a professional movie crew there and everything.
Yep.
It was a lot of fun. But Sean, when you get that, the thing is, I think what Trixie wants is if you can just take your chair and you got to kind of move it around, have your chair say a couple of words, and then that'll be a lot of fun.
All right, sounds fun. I'll move the
People
chair.
in chat are asking for your chair.
I'll
Anyway.
move the
Somebody,
chair
yeah,
around.
they're making fun of. They're saying it's a bushy tail rat. No, it's not. It's a squirrel, and I'm on to squirrels. That squirrels is my thing. I like squirrels, so I'm just going to say that.
All I know is the squirrel had these nuts.
Yeah.
The D's nuts. That one goes so far back.
Red Ginger says you cannot hear coffee enough. I guess that's.
Oh yeah, coffee. You gotta get up and go get your coffee. Go get your coffee. A coffee talk.
Yep.
I like that. So, you guys, did you see the Jack Smith shit yesterday?
Just the highlights. Just the highlights.
Parts of it.
Highlights. You got to be kidding me. Highlights. You know, they brought up.
Okay, hang on, George. And then you.
What?
There you go.
Let me
He's
tell
been
you.
a George puppet with the rant.
Jim Jordan, I lost all faith in him because he was he's a rhino, and put it that way. You know, I mean, and number one, they didn't want to stop him when the other ones, the Democrats, are bringing up Trump being a rapist and Trump being a J6 incited the riots in January 6th, and about the J6 that were what do you call I'm telling you, you know, they were plotting and stuff. It's unbelievable, and he brings them up that, you know, and that guy Raskin, what's his name is? He's
Jamie Raskin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jamie Raskin. He's
you know,
he's on
everybody
par
prayed
with.
for.
He's
Well,
on
he had
par with
cancer
Chef.
he had cancer and everything. Everybody prayed for him. He shouldn't have died. That's what he should have done. I don't wish that on anybody, but that piece of shit, what he is, that's exactly what he is. He's a communist MFer. And the whole thing is, the questions that the Democrats did were unbelievable. All brought up about the past, the impeachment that they did on Trump, how many charges. And then the worst thing was that he couldn't say a lot of stuff because he was, stopped by the judge in Pierce. He only could have said so much stuff.
Wait, who was stopped by a judge?
But no, he was bounded on some stuff that he couldn't say. You know,
Who was? That's what I'm saying. Who was bound?
Jack, what do you call him?
Jack Smith is?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he's got a gag order. You're saying?
But they put a gag order on him for some stuff that he couldn't say, and I think what he could. And then they brought up about the files that Trump hid in Mar-a-Lago, and they were all over the bathroom and stuff. And you mean to tell me Jim Jordan's in charge of the chair? You mean to tell me he couldn't stop them saying from all that shit of the past? They're bringing that up, you know, and they're talking about he brought in all these people and they all took an oath. And that's what the problem is, because the ones that are questioning the congressman and everything else, they don't take an oath. They can say whatever they want. And plus with the Smith-Mundt Act, they can say whatever the fuck they want. It keeps on going on and on and on.
So Skunk and Lisa said it was that Lisa, Judge Cannon from Florida.
Yeah, Pierce.
That put the gag order on him. I don't know why he has a gag order. I want to hear him say everything. I want to hear him bury himself.
I think it's the ones that with something with Trump or something maybe. But
I did hear him talk about how how he had convinced a judge to put a gag order on President Trump during, while he was in the middle of an election campaign. Mm-hmm. I think that was a big problem.
It's just,
Jersey is saying that Jack looked like he needed to use the toilet, but knew he didn't have a bathroom key.
Yeah, that cop Perone that lied and then got that award and everything. Check, this is what happened when they had a recess in the court.
Hey, Michael.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Ivan Raycliffe.
Fuck yourself.
Why do you have to swear at me?
What's that?
Why do you have to swear at me?
Oh, dude, don't pretend like we're not mortal enemies. Go fuck yourself.
Well, why do you have to lose your cool like that? I've been always professional with you.
I'm not losing my cool.
Every single time I communicate with you, I am always professional with you.
Well,
and it requires other people to contain your Tourette's syndrome. Okay?
I'm not going to get for that. You threaten my family and you threaten my life.
Have
You're
I?
a traitor to this fucking country.
Why are you so spasmodic?
Am I spasmodic?
Absolutely. Look behind you.
Do something.
Why should I? I'm communicating with you. I'm trying to calm you down. Right? Look at your face. You can't even control yourself. You can't even be a man.
Trust me, I'm using a lot
You
of
see how
respect
many
right now.
people are constraining you?
Come get me.
Look at me. Total control over my mind and body. Total control over my mind and body, and I'm totally dominating you right now.
Sir,
Totally dominating you right now.
sir, let's step aside.
I'm not.
This guy
I'm
is
just
threatening
standing here.
my family, threatened my
I'm just
children,
standing here.
threatened to rape my children.
Oh,
Rape
really
my
now?
children, you sick
Look
bastard.
at him.
Rape my children.
More people need to contain him.
He's nuts.
No, Riker
Wow.
didn't say that at all about rape. See, this is what
No.
they do. Riker did. I mean, Riker could have put him on his ass. I know Riker, and he would have put him on his ass. And the whole thing is that piece of shit there. The other one, the black guy started pulling him away. He's the cop that the J6s helped him when he was getting, pushed around and everything else.
Yep.
And then he turned around and said that, that he was called the N-word. They called him all that, and he cried. He cried. That big piece of shit. He cried.
Well, he's got severe TDS. Did you see back? I guess when Trump was back before Trump became president, I guess he was somewhere at one of he went to one of the courthouses and he De Niro introduced him of all people, and he started talking about Trump and all that. So he's got severe TDS as well. The guy, he's kind of an idiot.
But I mean, can you imagine this? So this guy is in Congress acting like this. Can you imagine that they actually put him on the DC police force, gave him a gun and a badge and authority? I mean, somebody like that, that's just freaking insane. And all four of those guys should be in prison right now.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
was heckling and flipping people off during testimony yesterday too.
Yeah, if that had been a Republican, if that had been anybody on the right, if you noticed, they were almost getting rid of the journalist guy that Big Tattoo Boy was trying to attack. They were just this close from telling him he had to leave when all he was doing was sitting there. All he did, actually, I saw more of this.
Hello.
All he did is when he saw him, he put his hand out to shake his hand. And that's when that idiot started going nuts. But I love the way he just held his composure.
Riker knows how to rile up people.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is that one of the greatest thing was when they questioned him about the one about the witness, that woman that wrote a book that said that she saw Trump jump to the
Cassidy. Yeah,
Cassidy Hutchinson. Yes, yeah. But
Did they interview her?
She allegedly heard it from someone else, right? That's how she got
her hearsay of hearsay of
First
hearsay.
she said she witnessed it. Then she said she heard it when they made her swear in again.
Any court of law that would have been tossed out
and then
in a second.
the
right?
Secret Service, three of them that were in the car, turned around and said it never happened. And he was like, he was, and now.
How's Trump going to jump over the seat and grab the steering wheel? I don't think so.
You ever see how far the seat is?
Yeah, it's like a limo. How are you going to do that?
And more than that, most of the time there's a big glass wall there between it. They can lower it, but for the most part, there's a big glass wall. He's in a protected cocoon. He's in a bubble. That
was all designed to make him look unhinged, right? Through the media, the narrative. Remember the old thing? He threw the ketchup bottle against the wall in the Oval Office and all that kind of stuff. They were saying ketchup was everywhere. That's all. It's all BS just to make a lie of trying to make him look like he's a wacko.
The only tosser in the White House was Hillary Clinton with the vase and everything else. Bill all the time.
Still Hillary and Bill is still walking around free. They didn't get arrested. Yep. Isn't that amazing? I tell you.
Time for him to see what Bannon saw and Navarro.
Mm-hmm. I think Hutchinson was paid off by that committee to make that testimony because there's nothing in it for her to lie because she wasn't going to get prosecuted for anything. So she had to have gotten paid off because why else would you do that?
Well, originally, this was reported on. She wanted to work for Trump. I guess the crew when you come out of the White House, and they turned her down, and that's when she went full bore. Kind of against them. I heard this, I heard that. And she was their number one witness, really.
Yeah. Well,
Hey,
now she's the nobody. Nobody
But she
and
got a,
pariah.
not
Yeah.
that much of a nobody because she made a lot of money on a book. Right away, that book came out and sold like crazy.
Well, yeah. What do you think the book was? The book was laundering money, so that they're probably sitting in a warehouse, just like Michael Moore's books are.
And then
And
what
they
do you
gave her
call
the
it?
money for the books, and that's it. It's a foundation that buys all of them.
ABC's,
It's a way
Yeah.
to move money.
ABC's, what do you call them?
What?
The always that are on there.
Yeah. What?
Who?
What?
Well, no. What I'm saying to you, I'm just going to quantify why I said that. My kid knows Michael Moore really well and does things for him quite a bit, and he's been in his house and everything. And he don't like him, but it's money. So one time Michael had him come with him to the warehouse he owns in Traverse City, Michigan, and he went into the warehouse, and the warehouse is stuffed full of his videos and books and everything that didn't sell, but they show as best sellers, but none of them sell. They're just all in a warehouse stored. So Cassidy probably is the same thing. That's a way of money laundering and stuff. So
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's the way. That's the two ways well, they've got a million ways, but two of the favorite ways for these scumbags in Washington, D.C. to launder money is number one, write a book, or better yet, you have somebody else, a ghostwriter, write it for you. And, you get the $10 million, forward, which is all paid by like Soros and this and that. But the other one is the speaking fee shit, Oh, come speak before our, gathering of 500 people, and we'll pay you $500,000. That's especially the Clintons. Bill Clinton.
Oh,
loved
Bill
that
racked
crap.
up. Yeah, Bill racked up riches
Yeah.
from
What do you
that.
call one? I went to an event because I spoke there, and Candace Owen wanted 20,000.
Not nice.
For 15 minutes.
See, you guys get me for a bargain.
I know.
and you're getting a raise too.
I'm sitting here
Yeah.
thinking, like, wow, like Candace Owens 20,000, Bill Clinton $500,000. Wow.
Yeah. I know. Trixie only pays
I pay
us
you guys-
$1,000 a show.
I wouldn't. I don't
I
take.
pay you guys $20 an episode to appear.
Yeah.
I don't take money. I don't do it.
On the
Some-
show or when you're really speaking?
No, when I speak, I don't take money. They offer me money. I don't speak. I don't want the money. I do it there because to educate people. Then
Getting back to Fanone, Jersey texted me. He was coughing "fuck yourself" during the hearing.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
saw
and he was
that
sitting there
live.
doing this, and
This punk is sitting here directing to congressmen in the middle of an official proceeding. He's going, "Oh, yourself," and then going like that.
Maybe he really has
But
Tourette's.
he didn't. But he doesn't get removed. I mean, are you freaking
It's
kidding me?
disruptive. Yeah, it's disruptive. Yeah.
yeah, it's disruptive.
Maybe he really has Tourette's. Who
If
knows?
a Republican had been there and even said, "Shut up," boom, they would have been gone. They would have been
Yeah,
gone.
but
Probably handcuffed too.
And I hold Jim Jordan accountable for that.
Unnecessary political reference. Flag on the play.
There you go.
I'm
All
getting
for
sick
them.
of that guy.
I like that one.
They ruin more games. Those guys.
Yeah. Dude, I want to just real quick. I want to pop in about Virginia. You know how we were talking about the other day about all the things that they introduced into their for bills and everything. Check this one out. I can't believe this one. This one blows me away. Democrats of Virginia just introduced a bill that prohibits the state from verifying eligibility for federal benefits when nonprofits distribute them. They want zero accountability.
Wow. Kind of like a
Trixie,
Somalian fraud ring.
I've got better than that. That woman that they made the governor, I think the second thing she signed, they signed something. They passed a law to make it illegal to hand count ballots under any circumstance, and it says under any circumstance. So you can find that, hey, this machine count was way off. As a matter of fact, we can see it was shredding the ballots in half, and we know that it's off by 100,000 votes. This says under any circumstance you cannot ever hand count a ballot. Nothing to see here, though. No corruption there.
Yeah, that was when we read the list off a couple of days ago. It was in there, and it had all the different election things that they were introducing, and it was the first day.
They even brought up the question, the Democrat, about Trump calling up Ratsberger, a piece of shit, and asking them, and they had the call that Trump made to him, and said about he wanted 21. Could he come up with 21,000 votes so he could win Georgia? And one of the Republicans had balls to instead of Jim Jordan. He said, "What about the 345,000 votes that they found?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So at least somebody had the balls to shut up, but not Jim Jordan. No, why would he do that?
No, I think they got
The
something on Jim
feckless
Jordan
coward.
with that wrestling when he was
But
wrestling in
you
Ohio.
notice that there's a couple of drips of good things coming out? I mean, we're not seeing all the indictments and prosecutions that we need, but it's starting to just drip a little bit like a crack in a dam. And I'm
Yeah, it's
hoping
supposed to happen.
that this is the beginning. And the fact that the Democrats just voted with Republicans on that committee to hold Bill and Hillary Clinton in contempt of Congress. I have a feeling this is going to go through, and the Justice Department will then move forward pressing charges on it. And they put Navarro, Peter Navarro, and Steve Bannon. They put both of them in prison for the exact same thing. The only difference is that in both of their cases, they were legitimate to not go before Congress because they were asking them. You had presidential authority that you know confidentiality that they couldn't by law testify. In this case, they don't have a leg to stand on. So I mean, that's
Yeah, which is crazy.
encouraging.
You think about that. They followed the law and they still got penalized.
Yeah.
Well, going back to Jim Jordan, though, a lot of that has to do. Do you remember that coach in Ohio that got arrested for being a pedo and went to jail and everything? Jim Jordan and him were really good friends. And when that happened, there was a lot of allegations that came up about Jordan, that there was some unsavory things going on, but nothing was ever like produced as far as documents or anything. It was like hearsay testimony and stuff. So if you think about that, that could be why nothing was ever, no material ever came out that proved it, but that could be why he votes and stuff the way he does. But he's been there for a long time. And I can't remember what that coach's name was, but I know somebody in the chat probably knows who that is. But George, you got this here. What you want me to play this about?
Yeah,
It gives me
this
great
is
joy
amazing.
to wish
This is
Caroline
good for
Love at a
me.
4th degree tear. I hope that you fucking rip from bow to stern and never shit normally again, you cunt.
Imagine what this one. She's a nurse. She's a registered nurse, and comes out to say something like
Diversity nurse.
That's the second one. Second one that came out like that. They should be fired.
Yeah. A diversity nurse. Whatever the hell that is.
So wait a minute. So we got somebody. Sergeant said, "Leave Jordan alone. Could you all do a better job?" I see that in the chat. So I guess that's a good statement. Jordan, we all like Jordan, but Jordan's been a little bit of a disappointment on some things, right? I think
we all have our own opinions on that.
Just
one.
like a lot of our
answer-
congressmen have been.
Would you like me to explain? I could
Yeah,
explain.
go ahead. Absolutely.
All right.
Let's go, Joe.
Everything was. I met him a few times, and he's a big Ohio guy and all the stuff and everything else. But he was put in that position for a reason, because he is a rhino. All right. He never prosecuted or pushed any of the issues about what prosecuting and stuff against Trump. Number one, these committees are a joke. Besides, you got. Elon is still on. Elon Omar is still on the what do you call Intelligence Committee.
Yep.
And they're all people have to understand. Okay, they're getting the Senate money or the Congress money, which is the salary is $174,000. But when you get on these committees, you get a couple of $100,000 when you're a chairman. So you get as a chairman. I think you make a couple of $100,000. I think it's $250,000 as a chairman, and being on the committee, I think it's another $175,000 of what your salary is. So you don't want to disrupt. Number one, your money how it is. Number one, the only one that really doesn't give a shit. It's what's his name, Burchett, whatever his name. I can never say his name right. He's a true patriot, and all of them. The only way we're going to solve this problem again is when they got the primaries, you got to get them out. That's it. And the problem is, and again, in Ohio, they have the cross. Democrats could vote on the Republicans' primary and stuff like that. They got cross-party voting. So if they want him done, they want him done.
Yeah.
Hey.
But I'll just say about Jim Jordan, I agree he is a long way from the worst rhino out there. But the problem is he is completely feckless. He gets up there and he talks a big game.
Yep.
Every time he talks a big game, he sounds great. I love how he sounds. And then absolutely nothing happens. Okay. And when it really comes down to when the, shit hits the fan, nothing. He's just another one of those.
We have a long list of them. I mean, we have a long list of them.
Just about all of them.
Remember Trey Gowdy and
he's a piece of shit. They want to bring him in as a DA.
Jason Chaffetz, right? They were.
Did you hear that? They wanted to bring him in as a DA.
Oh, that would be yeah.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me or what? He's a piece of shit. He looks like a squirrel.
So we have a long line and long list of
Whoops, sorry.
But I mean, I agree with Mark. He's probably not the worst of the rhinos, but he's far from the worst. But there is definitely something disappointing there. And Sergeant, to get back to you, we all have our opinions, and that's great. But I think
well, let me tell you, his
and this ain't the Bash Sarge show. I mean, we all have.
Yeah, no. I like Sergeant. He's all right. Absolutely.
No. What I'm saying is,
the comment, so I just wanted to bring it up.
27 when he was in 2018 with President Trump, he was great. He was like a hero. Walked around, all that stuff, how he defends and everything else.
Yeah.
Now he went through the Democratic shit with Biden and everything else, and now he's in the other position of being a rhino.
Yeah,
it's very easy.
The reason why I brought it up is I think a lot of us have a little different opinions, which is fine. We're all on the same target, all right?
Oh yeah, no.
If not, we'd be Democrats because they all go lockstep and barrel with it. It's good to have a little bit of yeah. I think that's great. I was happy to see his comment in there. Actually,
Love, stop typing in caps. You're yelling at everybody. That's not nice.
Now, Loves says he's a patriot. And you know what, Loves, I don't disagree with you on that. And I don't disagree with Sergeant with certain things on that. But there is some things that he's been disappointing of. And that's I guess that's the truth. To
get off this subject, I have some.
No, we're going to get off the subject and go to losing your shit. That's what we're
wait, late breaking news. Real quick. I got to announce this. Sodak Patriot is in the house.
Great. Okay, here we go.
All right,
so there we go.
Hey guys, it's Don Lamone. I'm standing outside this church in Minnesota. Let's see if we can go in and.
Here at the South Park Leering Center, we're not just retarded, we're Minnesota retarded. Ilhan Omar was educated here, and she's completely retarded. And I know this might come as a surprise, but I myself am retarded.
You know I can be found sitting home all alone if you can't come around.
President Trump is acting like an international gangster.
Keep it gangster, dog. Keep it gangster, keep it gangster, dog. Keep it gangster.
Good evening. Many people keep asking about the sunglasses, so I would like to explain why I've been wearing them, so you can stop asking, okay? Anyway, I was listening to Candace Owens' podcast recently, and she said my wife, Bridget, has a penis. I did not believe this, but then I remembered feeling a little something touching me every time we had sex. So I checked just to make sure. And she does seem to have a tiny little thing. I guess they call it le micropenis. Anyway, I told her I don't want to have sex no more because of micropenis, and she slapped me like a bitch. That's it. Enjoy your day, s'il vous plaît.
They called me daddy, right, last time? Very smart man said, he's our daddy. He's running it. I was like running it. I went from running it to being a terrible human being. All the United States is asking for is a place called Greenland, where we already had it as a trustee, but respectfully returned it back to Denmark not long ago after we defeated the Germans, the Japanese, the Italians, and others in World War II. We gave it back to them. We were a powerful force then, but we are a much more powerful force now after I rebuilt the military in my first term and continue to do so today.
My little China girl, you shouldn't mess with me. I'll ruin everything you are.
You can scare people into silence? We're not afraid of you!
They don't call me Ray Gun for nothing.
Okay, well, this is rather embarrassing, actually. We sent our best 5 soldiers to Greenland, you know, as a show of force, so President Trump knows we're rather serious about protecting Greenland. But how do I put this? Well, they kind of came back and said it was way too cold.
So cold. My body not made for cold. My body made for Margaritaville. I want margarita and palm trees, not cold and boom.
So
yeah, you can tell the thing was Trump today.
That was good. But did you see the breaking news before the show started, Trix? I don't know if you said it because I was a couple minutes late. They caught 2 or 3 people on the judge shooting, and they have other 2 or 3 in custody. I think a total of 5.
Yeah.
And something about Allentown, Pennsylvania, which is about an hour away from me. So I don't know if somebody lived in Allentown or not. Georgia,
there were 2 from Kentucky. 2 of them were from Kentucky too. They haven't said what the motive was, but there was one of them was on a docket for a case coming up with Meyer or something. But they're just not really saying a whole lot. I'll keep up on it and find out because it comes through my local feed and stuff all the time. Oh, everybody liked that one. I'm glad you guys like that. Yeah, but you know, we got some breaking news though.
Uh-oh.
Where is it, George?
What kind of breaking news? Oh, they didn't check in yet.
George,
I was waiting for them to check in. I'm looking. They didn't do the thumbs down yet. I was going to wait.
I think we should put George in timeout for a few minutes.
We made up a certificate for Wake Up Patriots for the one that gives us constantly thumbs down.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
It's in a gold frame, but
yeah, you spelled Mark's name wrong, George.
What?
I'm gonna give a thumbs down to the certificate. You spelled Mark's name wrong.
I'm used to it.
Mark, you should change it back.
Listen, I broke my balls making this fucking certificate.
but George,
Here it goes. Right away. Here we go.
My name with a C, so it's Clark.
Here we go.
You hurt his feelings.
Here we go. I was ready.
What up, George? You gotta lift it up.
I get no respect.
They. I was waiting. They didn't do. They're not in yet. They're not here today.
Who's not?
Oh, we did a whole special awards ceremony for them and everything too. You know, I mean, I was waiting.
They weren't in yet. I was waiting for them to.
You were waiting for the thumbs down.
Thumbs down, and then we're going to do the breaking news. But again, you didn't pay attention.
Red Ginger's bringing a sign to Savannah. So.
Do you want me to hit the thumbs down? Change my thumbs up vote to a thumbs down just to make it everybody feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't mind, Sean.
That's how I feel every day.
Just like Elvis, you and Elvis, right?
Yeah.
You say that all the time. You're caught in a trap and you can't get out. Oh, you poor
I can't
baby.
get out.
I like that song. No, I think it's pretty funny. Yeah, we were talking about doing that award for whoever keeps doing the thumbs down because damn, they're persistent. They spend every Monday through Friday just trying to give us the.
Well, they're not there
You
now.
must be sick today.
But you know,
Maybe they're frozen. They're a human popsicle somewhere.
Well, could be. Maybe that's it.
Maybe they're with Mark's barn cats.
Yes,
Maybe
it could be.
Maybe
I'll tell you what.
Maybe they don't have internet. Maybe they don't have internet anymore.
It might be 0 degrees outside, and those cats might live in a barn, but I bet they're happier than thumbs down.
Yeah, whoever
that's the thing. I feel bad for people like that because
You know what? Their Rumble name should be.
If you hold on to this chunk of hate for no reason, I mean it's just what a shitty life. What a crappy life.
Yes, Denise, I think septic trucks are the answer too. I've been saying that for a long time. Spray them with some shit because they're full of shit. That's what I would do. I don't know. You might get in trouble to do that, but either that or the bank die. So they're all marked.
Yeah. Well,
did you see that SEAL Team 6 that ended up in Minneapolis to help protect?
No, really?
Did you? You didn't know that?
Is this oh?
Trans team. That's their trans team. That's their version.
You should have said
wrong team.
You said SEAL team.
I know. I meant to say their SEAL. Are you going to argue?
My God.
I'm going to mute you.
I have to write an apology now to the SEAL team because you just messed up. You said
George?
SEAL team instead of trans team.
Oh wait, now we got 12 down votes. Shoot, Trixie.
We got what?
Well, actually, we have 7 down thumbs now because the 6 people on SEAL Team 6 all just downvoted you.
Yeah,
for doing that.
Better watch the helicopters don't come to your house. They're very quiet.
I can't vote. I'm trying to vote again. I can't vote.
Well, it's their version of SEAL Team 6. I guess I should have been more clear. I'm sorry, I'm blonde. That's my excuse. It's Friday.
Here's my ass. My head's coming.
You guys are, you know what? For me being the only woman here, and you three
here we
guys
go.
are so mean. Now I'm going to make a sign that says,
You
I
run
got
this
you.
place. Oh, thank goodness. I thought.
Help.
Pull it away. Help.
I don't know if anybody's seen.
Hit the gong.
Wait a minute, Trix. You got to pull this up. I don't know if anybody's seen this video, but this also happened in Congress yesterday with Fanone.
Okay.
No one saw it yet. It's breaking video. When he's giving the finger.
Oh yeah, that's.
Oh, I see.
Where is he again?
And I'll tell you what, if he was there, he'd fucking do that.
That's compliments of O Jersey. Just said to me.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, Jersey, thank you very much. That was very good. Very good. That was excellent. I got to save that one.
Yeah.
He's coming down with you guys. See, and they're telling me to blink twice if I need help. So.
Oh, blink twice if you need captured
blink
by
twice,
us.
you'll disappear.
Hey, don't believe it, Patriots.
Listen,
I mean, she
The
runs
George
a
puppet,
tight
he
ship.
can't blink twice for some reason. His eyes are wide open. He can go like this.
Listen, in Iran, there's close to 30,000 people that have been killed.
Is it really that high now? Wow,
Yeah.
that's sad. Oh,
Genocide. It's really bad. And you know what's amazing? We are the American way. Like, could you put that little clip up? That it's really getting bad.
I think we're gonna be pulled into that.
Now they're fighting against Islam. We're welcoming them in this country. The imams are just going out, all style out now, and recruiting people. And they wanted to build a big community center on the east coast of Florida in Vero Beach. They had a hearing. And again, the guy that's in charge of the building permits and all that stuff is a Democrat. So that is their wonderful mission that we have to worry about. That's all I have to say. I'll keep on saying it. We have to do it once a day, so we keep on reminding people because we know people watch this show. They don't watch it live, but they do watch it after. So, I mean, there's warnings out there. Like, I mean,
Well, they were using chemical weapons too.
I was going to say that, but you took the words right out of my mouth as usual.
That was the truck that's been spraying stuff in the air and everything.
I think it's only a matter of time until we're doing something over there. I mean, obviously, I saw a report yesterday. I think Trumpy was said something that a lot of ships, whatever, are all headed that way, and there's planes over that way and stuff. I think something's going to happen because it seemed like they pulled back from doing an attack. What, a week or two ago? They backed out of doing it.
Well, they were supposed to do a hanging. And supposedly the Ayatollah called Trump and said they were canceling it. And Trump said they were canceling it. But they didn't say nothing about the hanging. They didn't say nothing about the shooting, that they're shooting people. But the people are still fighting them.
Yep.
And this
like R.D. Bull just said, Armada has reportedly been headed that way. Yeah, so I mean that's something's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, maybe. But, that's President Trump. He is, the art of the deal. The first thing he does is come at you, like, hey, I am going to blow you up real dead. And then all of a sudden, lots of times people take him at his word and backs off. And, we get what we want without ever firing a shot. So
look at the message that he sent with Venezuela. I mean, that was a great message for the world to see. They came in with helicopters. Even I got the videos of it. They came in with helicopters between the buildings.
Yeah. Yep. And I mean, you look at the whole thing with Greenland. You talk about the art of the deal. You talk about freaking brilliant. He leads up to this with 3 weeks of, we won't rule out force. We might invade him. We'll take it with force. We'll take it with force. We'll do whatever we want. And then when he gets there, gets to Europe in front of all the people that are whining about it and making a big deal out of it, all of a sudden he comes out and goes, well, you know what? We're not going to use force. Not going to do it. But all of a sudden you look what he got out of it, and it looks like we're probably going to get everything the president wanted from day one. But he knows, it's like you come in and you ask for 10 times what you want, and then all of a sudden your opponent is willing to back off and give you, maybe more than he wanted in the first place. I think this is going to be huge. When what I read about it, it sounds really interesting.
Yeah, he's going to put a lot of more stuff in that on that country and stuff. I mean, like weaponry and surveillance and all more stuff and everything else.
Yeah. Well, and it's going to be better for the native population too.
What do you want to say, Sean?
Look how they fought him with Space Force when he did, right, and I mean, everything's designed by satellites today, right, or run by satellites today. Our phones, GPS, all this stuff. I mean, if people don't think those satellites are important and to protect them up there and all, I mean, that's, even that he was ahead of the curve on that.
Well, they could put satellites up there with rays and stuff that could shoot down at it. I mean, it's like it'll go right through the atmosphere. Nothing's going to stop it.
How about the UFO thing too? That there's supposedly some really high tech stuff and everything with the underground base in Greenland, and I think that would be really important if that's all true and not a conspiracy theory. Which I don't.
Base. Wait, whoa! Underground base? What are you talking about? Underground base?
Supposedly there's an underground base in Greenland, and that there's a lot of hidden tech in there. That as the ice. No, I'm talking about the off-world stuff, and that's why there's such a big fight. Not a fight, but that's why they're going after Greenland. And that as the ice was melting, there was supposedly I've seen pictures off of Google Earth that are supposedly from Google Earth.
I think that was just a frisbee that got caught in this.
No, but it looked like it had hieroglyphics on it and everything. And if that's true,
pretty good.
and in there. Yeah, and there's supposedly underground bases in there, and that's what they're trying to get in through the ice and everything to be able to get the tech out of there.
I'm sorry, when you said base, when you said underground base, I know we have a base over there now, and I'm like, do we have an underground base too?
I think there's an underground base there that goes into that UFO. That lady's name goes right out my head again, but she was always you know who I'm talking. I know you know who I'm talking about, George. And she's older now. She's in her 80s.
You expect me to give you names when I forget? I forget my own name.
Yeah.
This is the second time I mentioned it, and I forgot. But yes, FL Trump is bringing up Greenland has a mile of underground caverns. Yeah, and I think some of them go into that UFO. And she was the lady that used to do the stuff all the time about the cows out west that where they were lasered open and their eyes.
Yeah.
Organs and everything. What about Linda Moulton Howell? Thank you, Marty. Linda Moulton Howell. She's starting to spill her guts now because she was given all kinds of information from military whistleblowers and everything, and she's getting so old. She said she doesn't want to die with that information, so she's putting it out. But supposedly that UFO that's in Greenland, she said it's the same thing as in up in Alaska where they have the Black Pyramid that's underground and everything, where she's been in that and she's given details on it. But she's got a lot of information.
Great people in the chat.
Yeah. Hey, I hate to bring up the obvious, but there are
handsome?
What? That Sean is just a good-looking guy, even better looking than his empty chair. But no, but in all seriousness, there are extraterrestrials in Greenland, and they are Martian, and they happen to be green, and hence, why do you think they call it Greenland? I'm just saying. Greenland.
I know why. They call it Greenland
Martians.
and Iceland. They called Greenland when it's really ice, and they called Iceland when it's really green, and they did that to flip it over.
How about the interview with Musk?
Because all the people there were green. Because they weren't people. They're freaking.
What about the interview with Musk? Yeah, little green Martians.
Little green Martians. That's what I'm saying.
Take me to your leader.
Then when they wanted to cover it up, they filled all our textbooks full of this. Oh, Iceland versus Greenland. No.
Yeah, take me to your
leader. What about Musk?
For green.
What about Musk's interview?
Yeah, I didn't load it up.
The World Economic Forum. That one you're talking about?
No.
Yeah, when they asked, he said he was an alien. He said he was a time traveler. Yeah, he actually said it. Right?
I think he does that for because everybody talks about it. But
yeah.
How about what he said? One day there will be more robots than humans.
Yeah, you're gonna have robot nannies, but I'm gonna save that Elon Musk stuff for one of the rabbit hole or squirrel's nest things I'm going to do. I'm going to start doing them next week, though, probably on Tuesday. I'll do that because there's so much interesting stuff that we could go over and everything. But that Linda Moulton Howell, she's got a lot of information. She had her own show and everything, but she does do the whole thing about Greenland and the military stuff.
Gotta come on the show.
Oh, I'd love to get her on. That would be so cool.
Find out who
I've been following her since like 1995.
Let me tell you something. Those pyramids were built. The giants of pick up those boulders, a big thing. Ain't happening.
Yeah.
Anyway,
let's do the trivia. So I get that in here because it's almost 9:30 already. God, this whole hour's already gone by. So, what year did America buy land from Denmark from? And the answer to that was from us. Sorry, I have script shorthand here. And the answer was 1917 in Mad Beach. Kitty Cat, you won. Congratulations. Give me your address at wakeuppatriots2@gmail.com. And I got stuff. I'll send you an envelope, and I won't put any glitter in there. I won't glitter bomb you.
I gotta say, I was second, and I did look it up, but I didn't look it up when you asked the question. I looked it up the other day because we spoke about it, and that's how I knew it was 1917. And also,
what else happened in 1917?
Also, Billy texted me and told me that.
Billy texted you. Yeah. That's funny.
What was done in 1917? Flag Day was created in 1917. But you didn't know that one.
And that day is exactly what?
What the date? Oh, June
June
14th.
14th.
President
June
Trump's
14th, President Trump's birthday.
And my mother's birthday.
Oh, how do you know that? That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's great.
A little bit of trivia you get there.
Sergeant put in there, he's right. It was purchased with gold for $25 million.
That's right, correct.
Hey, as long as
And
we're
now
talking
known as the
about
Virgin
Denmark,
Islands.
Trixie, do we want to?
Yeah, go ahead, Mark.
Okay, yeah. So talking about Denmark, I just this little pet peeve I got. You know, all the mainstream media, especially all the left and all of the you know, the elitists in Europe, but especially driven by the mainstream media. They keep going on and on about how what a travesty this is that America would want to take over this island that's, by the way, in North America, and how how we're stealing their sovereignty and blah blah blah. Well, so I just went and did a little bit of research and just a few facts about the Danish rule over the Greenlanders. Basically, probably the biggest ugly atrocity that they committed is between 1966 and all the way up to about 1992. Some people think it's still going on now, but they had a forced sterilization campaign
Yep.
where thousands of young women were given had IUDs implanted in them against their will and for the most part against their knowledge. So if they went in for, you know, maybe just went in for a checkup at their gynecologist, they all of a sudden they stick this big old spring up there, and you know, or a lot of them when they had their first baby, they deliver the baby, and then without telling the woman, go ahead and insert an intrauterine device. And because they didn't care about having the right size or anything, they just took the biggest ones that are available. So even for like a 16-year-old girl who might be a very small person, they just you know, insert this device, which was causing many of them to have permanent, you know, to be permanently sterile. And so, believe it or not, they just came out and officially apologized for this like like 5 months ago in September of 2025. But then you have the Little Danes experiment where they were literally forcibly taking babies away from newborn mothers and families in Greenland, and taking them back and giving them to Danish families and trying to teach them to speak Danish and become Danish citizens, because there's only 1 million people in Denmark. And they felt like they wanted more, but they wanted less Greenlanders because it cost them money. You know, so they're literally almost trying to do genocide on them. And then on top of that, they were doing all kinds of you know, serious different medical experimentation on Greenlanders and things like
Did
this.
you notice that everything? Did you notice that everything came out about the apology 5 months ago when Trump decided about purchasing Greenland?
Yeah, isn't that funny? So here's the last thing I wanted to mention is you keep on hearing, especially the mainstream media and even a lot of the people at Davos and stuff saying, "Oh, they're trying to take away their sovereignty." Well, Greenland has never, ever, ever been sovereign because they've always been under the thumb of the Danes from the beginning. And yes, Denmark did officially give them up as a colony back in 1953, but they were still basically a possession of Denmark, and to this day. So they've never been sovereign, and the Danes have never had any real claim to it. I mean, the fact is, it's in North America. It's almost the size of the entire, you know, U.S. if you exclude Alaska, almost the size of the whole U.S. continent with 57,000 people on it. It's just a big chunk of ice in our backyard.
And the funny thing is, we have our stuff there. We have all our technology there, and Denmark never had put troops there. But they did.
But they do have, according to President Trump, they have doubled their capacity. They went from 1 dog sled to 2. Now they got 2 dog sleds. And I think it's a total of like 16 dogs.
Yeah, that's like 16 dogs. That's a lot of Purina dog chow.
Yeah. So don't question
Mark,
their commitment, George.
What's the correct? What would you say would be the correct spelling of Denmark? Would it be?
I like the bottom one. Yeah.
Very good, Sean.
I do like that. That's
All right, Mark. So you're going with this one, right? You're going
Mark
with this
a
one.
C. Yeah. I
No,
gotta
let's
tell you,
put it in the chat to see who likes that better.
a funny joke about that is
Let's
somebody.
have a vote in the chat. Should it be M-A-R-C or M-A-R-K for Denmark? Red Ginger says M-A-R-C. See that?
Yeah. Okay. I like it. Oh, yeah. Regina's no. She's saying Denmark.
Oh, Denmark.
D-O-N-E.
Oh,
Yeah, like the Godfather, Don.
Okay. Thanks,
Don
Red.
Mark.
Appreciate that. Love you too. You know,
Hey,
I'll
so
tell
you
you
got
a
time,
funny story about Mark with a
What?
C, just real quickly, is I forget somebody who knew me for a while wrote my name down with a K, and I didn't even mention it. Somebody else mentioned no,
like
he
George
spells his
just did.
name he spells his name with a C, and they go, "Oh, Park." There's a joke in that.
I
It's a joke.
get it. Yeah, I got it. I thought I
Like
was waiting for everybody else to laugh.
C-A-R-K?
I didn't want to laugh first.
How we make it out? How we make it out with the rooms and stuff? They say anything about that?
Yeah, well, actually, yes, I can announce that we have one more great patriot who has joined us. Tiagi is now has now signed up and will
Awesome.
be there. But we still have, I believe, 9 rooms left. And if a lot of people can come in and we fill them really quick, I can probably get them to give us just a couple more. But so it's time. I will note again, though, that I have no Lucas family, no Lucases.
Yeah,
They're
I
not signed
started
up.
doing the thing and I got a phone call and I stopped. I got a book. I got this weekend. I got to do that along with my Trixie app. I got Wake Up Patriots homework to do this weekend.
For anybody who's kind of on the fence thinking about this and who didn't go to Nashville, all I have to say is talk to one of your fellow patriots who went to Nashville, and you'll find that we
Dr.
have
Schwartz
a
is supposed
pretty
to go,
good
right?
time.
Him and Kelly.
Yeah, him and Kelly is supposed to go.
Oh, cool.
What about
it should be fun.
Yeah, there's quite a few. I think he said there was quite a few people coming to that. He's going to do his show after his show live after ours and stuff too. So it'll be interesting. It'll be fun. There should be.
What I'm going to do is when we raid the show, I'm going to carry my computer and hit his.
Now, I wonder if their people could use our discount code if any of those people want to come.
Yeah, possibly so, but I actually have to talk to the hotel. We'll talk about this later.
And
But,
we have Skunk. We have Skunk in here. Skunk goes back.
We are actually paying for paying for the area where we're all going to be meeting. So we might have to pay a little more for doing it 2 days in a row. But we'll find, that's all for me to worry about.
Doing 2 days in a row.
Just charge Mike double. Just charge Mike double, and then you could pocket the money. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Well, we're doing Thursday
right?
as a dry run through, and then Friday will be the fun one.
Yeah. Friday's the official one. That's just like in Nashville.
Well, we have to do the Thursday to make sure everything works correctly. So
yeah,
that's it. And that.
So we're supposed to be in town Wednesday night. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, we're going to be there with him.
Yeah,
I think
we are, but I mean, officially, just for everybody out there.
No, I mean
officially
me, you, and everybody else.
Yeah.
All right.
Officially, the get together is, fly in on Thursday. We have Friday morning the Wake Up Patriots, and then most people either go out Saturday or Sunday. I know that we as a group are going in on Wednesday and leaving. I think most of us are leaving Saturday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you got Mother's Day, I think, is Sunday, correct?
Sunday.
But in any case, even if you just come Thursday to Saturday, that gives us 2 nights of going out on the town in Savannah. For anybody who hadn't been to Savannah, it's nothing but restaurants and bars and good restaurants. A lot of food choices, a lot of meat.
And George won't follow the Uber this time either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I think we go on an Uber. I'm gonna let George get in first.
Yeah.
And just
I try to be.
And I'm not getting shoved in the back again either.
George, I got your back with the Uber.
Thanks, brother.
I'm sorry. I jumped in before and I didn't realize that was a little high and had those crazy side steps on it. And
There
all
was
that.
no side. There was no
side step.
That's
There
right.
was a
That's
bar
right. Yeah,
there.
that's right. Didn't have. That's right.
And my foot slipped off of it, and that's when I folded my knee.
And
my knee still hurts from watching your knee hit the freaking thing. That's how.
And you guys aren't shoving me in the back again. I am not crawling over 2 rows of seats.
Well, we're just opening up. Then what we're doing is we're taking it to the back, open up the tailgate, and let you jump in.
I'll crawl in that way. I crawled out of my trunk. I can do that.
She's so tiny.
What?
Funny. What?
Yeah, I'm a munchkin.
Yeah.
I know.
Hey, do you want to put that lady up at all about Iran or no?
Yeah. Where are you running to?
Yeah, I thought your knee bothered you.
Message to all the white people out there who are watching my videos, specifically those who can trace their lineage back to the Crusades. First of all, I can't even believe that this needs to be said. But given some of the comments I'm seeing under my videos and posts on social media, I have now realized how much you have been lied to about your own history. Stop apologizing for the Crusades. Yeah, I said that. Stop apologizing for the Crusades. I mean, what exactly did you think happened that led to the Crusades? Do you just think that, I don't know, everyone was living peacefully and then all of a sudden one day random white Christian people woke up and decided to go murder Muslims? Is that what you think happened? The Crusades were a response to Arab Muslim colonizers trying to invade Europe. The Crusades were literally a response to jihad. As an Iranian, I'm telling you right now, I wish that Iran had been able to have something similar to what the Crusades were, because then maybe my country wouldn't be under an Islamic occupation and it wouldn't be a seven.
And it wouldn't be
it wouldn't be
I
an
don't
Islamic
apologize
state.
for the Crusades. I wasn't around then. You know, just like you shouldn't apologize.
They don't
for
think the
anything else
Crusades
that's
ever
going
happening
on.
again.
But she has a point. In at least in the government schools, I won't say public schools because that's incorrect. In the government schools in America, they taught us all that the Crusades were this horrible thing. You know, as white Christians pouring out of their churches to go and just murder these poor Muslims. But she's right. I mean,
That's a
she
great video.
is
Who
a
found
lot
that
more
video?
historically accurate.
Who found that video? Good find, George.
Good job, George.
Find.
Although George and Sean, you guys obviously didn't get the memo. I see little George did, but didn't you see Trixie said something and said we're wearing black Born to Ride 45 shirts today? Black. Just say it.
I wear black because my red one goes across my shoulders and you can see my bra strap.
Red is one for remember everyone.
Red is remember everyone deployed.
Yeah, see?
Okay, well I wear black because it's the only one I got. So
I
I painted mine. I dyed mine. Right. Now I'll dye it black for next time.
I don't have any red. What are you, 2X, right?
You know, I would wear my.
Yeah, I'm double X. But see, I got the special Sturgis.
Oh, look at! You got a special Sturgis. Oh, you got a special one.
Yeah, but mine's cooler. See, mine says "Born to Ride" on the sleeves.
Oh,
my
yeah,
hoodie says "Born to Ride" on the sleeves too.
Yes,
I got none of that.
All the way down.
So now there's two things I don't have: a Born to Ride vest and a Born to Ride.
The street things you don't have.
And a Born to Ride Sturgis shirt.
I got a Born to Ride hoodie.
I got a hoodie.
I know you got yours. Is yours a zip up or yours is a pullover?
No, his is zip up. You put that.
Then why'd you? I got a pullover, so I got to mess up my hair.
You know what else Trixie has? Trixie has a Cuban pool boy.
Yeah,
I gotta have a pullover.
Rico.
I have the Rico. Hey, Mark, you got your Trump truth for today?
Oh yeah,
I do. We already talked about it. Some, you want to hit that?
Hit it.
Well, I have to do the intro.
I think I got Trump truth right behind your Trump truth.
Okay.
Somebody's watching me. Somebody's watching me. Somebody's watching me.
So George and I are often of the same mind. So he already kind of covered this. I don't see our truth up there though, graphic Trixie.
Because I didn't get it.
Okay. Oh, you didn't get the one I sent you yesterday?
When did you send it?
3:42. p.m.
I didn't check my email after
Okay,
3.
so-
Sorry.
See, and here at Wake Up Patriots, we have our executive producer usually has a 6 p.m. deadline. She says, "Get us anything you want. Get it to me by
So-
6." So I got it
So
there before
maybe she
4.
needs a
But-
secretary.
You know
Yes.
what? Yeah, I'm gonna get Augie to be a secretary. You know what, Mark? Text me when you do it, and then I'll check. Because sometimes I do my email in the morning, and then I don't check it the rest of the day.
Okay, no
Usually
worries.
by
Anyway,
noon.
so we'll
Sorry.
just jump right into this. George has already talked a little bit about this, but our truth of the week came. Actually, President Trump wrote this while the deranged Jack Smith was sitting there testifying in front of Congress. So he said, deranged Jack Smith is being decimated before Congress. It was over when they discussed his past failures and unfair prosecutions. He destroyed many lives under the guise of legitimacy. Jack Smith is a deranged animal who shouldn't be allowed to practice law. If he were a Republican, his license would be taken away from him, and far worse. Hopefully the Attorney General is looking at what he's done, including some of the crooked and corrupt witnesses that he was attempting to use in the case against me. The whole thing was a Democrat scam. A big price should be paid for them for what they have put our country through. And I'll just add, thank you for your attention to this matter.
Our thumbs down person's here. Let's do the certificate. Thumbs down person, this is for you. Unmute yourself.
You're muted, George.
Breaking news. What is the breaking news?
Let's give them all a big hand. Let's give her, whoever's doing this, we're giving you a big hand for that. We're so happy that you watch every day. We're really happy.
So now all you have to do is give Trixie your physical mailing address, and she'll send this to you.
Yes, we will.
I want to know. We'll fix the certificate too and put your actual name on there for you instead, and that way we can send it to you. So
Yeah.
just let us know.
And we'll send you this special book.
Yeah.
Much this book will be attended to. Much. You know, I was at the back of this book. It says here, the Quran is the word of God and was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad. I like that one. But
Yeah.
they forgot the part here that said, they forgot the part here. This is all a crock of shit. That's what it was. And I sealed it in this envelope because I know there's evilness. As you remember when we burned that flag, all that evil shit that came out. So I keep it sealed
I'm
up.
surprised you have that in your home, actually.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't even you hear about it's like a Ouija board. You don't want those in your house.
You saw what happened when we did the burning of the flag. So
Yeah. No Ouija boards, no Qurans. And sometimes if you sage, it actually works against you. You don't want to do that either.
No,
I don't know. I just think everybody's in the chat are saying are giving them the one finger salute, you know, for receiving that award today.
Hey, better yet, just give the one thumb salute and go ahead and hit that like button.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we appreciate the certificate was from everyone in the chat. The ones that always support the show. Because you know the thumbs down one doesn't in there.
There's that beautiful thumbs down.
Yeah. I don't know. It amuses us. We think it's so funny that we you know, we're in your head and we're not even paying rent.
See what I did now? I put it upside down like the thumbs down, see?
Yeah.
Have it upside down.
Oh, that's pretty ingenious, George. You're a smart fella.
That's right.
That's good.
Oh, it only did one, huh?
Can you there's something that goes with that. Can you say real fast, one smart fellow, he felt smart? Say it real fast.
One smart fellow, he felt smart.
Yeah, he felt smart.
You know what you're gonna end up saying, don't you? One smart fellow, he felt smart.
And he smelt farts.
Yeah. That's like so juvenile, but it cracks me up every time.
Oh boy, this is so good.
As long as
to be
you don't
back in
spit
the
out on an
50s.
elevator, you're okay.
Oh my gosh.
You know, I amuse myself all the time, George. You know that. I like to do that kind of stuff. My dad told me that one.
The only thing I know it's 72 degrees where I am. And
Shut up.
yours is
Shut up.
73? Really?
Yep.
So Christian's going. I got to take Christian to the airport Saturday. He's going down to Miami with a couple people Saturday till Tuesday, I think. But he'll be out of the snow.
Monticello is -9
if his plane takes off.
I'm going to tell you what it is here. Oh, hang on. Right now, here it is. Come on. Oh, come on. It's so cold at my phone.
It's 33 here, but it feels like 20.
The high today will be 82.
Here we go. Look at that.
Oh, George, you prick! Oh wow, look
Minus
at you.
one.
George, you rub it. You're rubbing it in like a prick, George.
Hey,
I don't
listen,
know.
I got
Let's
on my
see here.
a little bit. I went from the driveway back up, and I hurt my knee.
Feels like
Which knee? Your left knee, or your right knee, or your weenie?
Or your hiney. Or your hiney.
Yeah, my hiney. See, that was
Right now it's 0 and feels like -10, but I think AccuWeather's lying.
Yeah.
I don't think it's accurate because I opened up the door and I think Augie, when he pees, is going to have icicles.
Throw a glass of
Well,
water.
it might get stuck to the ground, you know, if it
Yeah, he's short enough.
freezes. Yeah.
Poor little guy.
It'll look like he's sitting on a little yellow pedestal or something.
Yeah. Speaking of the impending storm coming up.
Oh, here it is. It feels like -18.
All right.
Speaking of the pending storm coming up, Trix, play this video for us.
Talk about shrinkage.
Shrinkage. Boo.
All right. Well, it was nice knowing you guys. It's supposed to snow about 2 feet this weekend here where I live. And check out the bread section at Walmart. Gone. We're all going to starve.
No.
I have no idea why, but everybody buys all the milk and all the bread. It's gone.
Now, one thing I just noticed,
All right.
he's got a University of Miami
it was
hat
nice
on.
knowing-
Look at that. All right, I got to find this guy.
Yeah. I don't know.
Isn't it, and it's amazing that when, like, say, we have the hurricanes here, and you see all the bread and the milk are gone.
Yeah, why? Why does everybody buy bread and milk? I'd be buying like canned stuff that,
That's the best
seems
thing.
like it'd
Always
be
have
more
canned- always have
smarter.
canned food. It's good because you can eat
Well,
it.
I guess Trixie, it's because the bread and the milk is perishable, and they probably already have all the cans they need.
Oh, well, that could
Well,
be.
there I
But
go,
I didn't
being
buy bread
logical.
or milk. I bought other stuff.
All the
34.7
breads-
degrees in Manchester, Tennessee. So, yeah, Cindy's out there sunbathing right now.
Yeah,
Beautiful
Red
day.
Ginger says they make sure you have enough liquor. I do. I got some Yingling in the refrigerator, so I'll be all
Well,
right.
the bread's sold out here, but I always tell everybody, guess what? They'll have more tomorrow.
Yep.
Or you can make your own. I mean,
Hey, just eat flour.
I
It's
do.
very simple. Not bad.
I like making my own bread. I make
George,
bread.
now you're rubbing it in. Now, George, now you're rubbing it in that you got flowers outside and we don't. Now you're rubbing that in too.
Oh, I can show you that. Yeah, I got palm trees here.
Shut up. Stop rubbing it in. Knock it off. I mean, I'm sitting here freezing. I almost put a blanket on my lap just to do this today.
Yeah, beautiful palm trees.
Hey, how about,
like
because
looking at a
I
palm
know
tree.
we're just almost to the end of the show here. So how about ending on a happy note? And this is serious stuff too. The new crime statistics are in, and apparently the rate of reported homicides, so murders, are down 21% in President Trump's first year of his second term. And we're expecting the final FBI data to come in a little bit later this year. And they are expecting that if all the trends we see hold out through that FBI data, they're saying
Let's
it's
put up
going to
what
be.
Mark's talking about.
Yeah,
Oh, I was busy with the chat, you guys.
I'm sorry.
Okay, we'll put. All right, here we go.
What are we doing? Oh, there we go. But they're also saying it's likely to be the lowest homicide rate
1900
since 1900. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're going to break that pretty soon if George don't stop rubbing it in about Florida.
Whoa, take it easy there,
Right up
Spanky.
there.
They no respect here.
Yet the Democrats are wringing their hands and clutching their pearls and talking about what a horrible job the president's doing.
All right, I just want to give you.
How about like 97 people that are not dead right now? Because of what he's done.
Well, if you go to hatejackass.com, I can give you the report of Chicago. Since January to date, shots and killed were 22. Shots and wounded is 64. Total shots, thank God for adding, it's 86. Total homicide is 24. Weekly, this week alone, was 9 killed, 9 shot and killed. Shot and wounded were 14. Total shots are 23. Total homicides are 9. So, the statistic don't work for Chicago.
No.
Yeah.
Did you hear that jerk off? What's his name? The mayor of Fry there. He gets on the news. He says, we have no problems with killings. We only had only 2, right? 2 this year. So this year was January.
Yeah. Well, he's factually correct. There's only been 2, but it's just
that's what I'm saying. And the news and the fake news media goes, you're right. It's unbelievable. That's all 2. That's pretty good too.
Did you see the story? Did you see the story about? I guess there was a kid that was left out in the cold or whatever.
With the ICE agent and stuff.
Yeah, and the ICE agents got the kid or whatever, and it's because and the Democrats were all trying to say that the ICE agents were using the kid as a pawn, and actually, the father took off, left his kid. And the ICE agents actually saved the kid. So it's kind of, but again.
Well, that's fake news media. They forget to mention that Trump saved 65,000 kids and returned them to their families. So
I thought it was quite a bit more than that, George. I thought it was 86,000 or something.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I
thought it was 65 that was sent back. They got the other ones. 65,000 total was sent back to the original families, to their countries. It was 65,000.
Wow.
They saved 85,000, but 65,000 went. Which they're trying. I think they're trying to find the other kids because, the cartel sent the kids off. I mean, you saw. Remember the videos they showed with a little kid, 5, 6 years old, he had the label of the cartel on his arm, and they were doing with the child trafficking. And people still can't believe that they would still. They still vote for these Democrats, but they're trying to protect rapists, murderers, illegals, stealing the money, all this stuff and everything else, and they're out there. But it was negative 20 degrees in Minneapolis, so I wonder if the protesters are there.
That's going to slow things down.
Yeah,
J.K. Lutman 222 has just become a monthly supporter. Excellent. So just joined the J.K. Lutman 222. So just became a gold-level Patriot.
Oh, wow.
Excellent. And you earned your little red castle. That's great. Oh, no. Here's my castle.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What am I missing?
My sound effects.
Oh,
I did intense applause.
I got to go back and watch this on TV before I hear any of her sound effects. She's probably shooting all kinds of shit at me right now.
Is that George again?
I know you are, because whenever I hear silence, then I know that Trix is messing with her freaking board.
Trix, can you play it again?
I have so much. I could really have fun with this. These sound effects, I really do.
What do you mean you could? You obviously do.
Love's Christ is talking about. Love's Christ is talking about the judge who refused to I guess, give that warrant to Don Lemon.
Yeah, there's conflicting stories on which judge it is too. There's 2 stories out. There's 2 different judges. They're saying so. We don't.
I thought it was an Obama judge that did it.
Well, apparently the judge's wife is married to.
Hey, there's Trix. FL Trump accent. If the monthly support goes to Trix and George.
What's that?
Yeah, the monthly support comes into Wake Up Patriots, and it comes to us, and it'll help us with being able to cover the expenses we do on the show, because we've been covering it ourselves for over a year.
Like $300 a month.
Yeah. So, but we have fun doing it. But so if you want to, you can put money in the tip jar or support us, or go ahead and subscribe or whatever. But we're going to be making some changes. We'll do a whole presentation on it next week, but it would help us out. So we just want to say thank you. But even if you don't want to subscribe and pay anything, that's great. Just subscribe so that we can show sponsors we got a lot of followers. So that'll help us out a hell of a lot when we try to make a presentation to anybody.
And now I have some breaking news that I have to report is J.K. Lippman is saying, no, they've been a supporter from the beginning. Somehow they must have just toggled it off and toggled it back on. So anyway, it doesn't matter. We still appreciate it all the same.
Yeah. The more subscribers that we have, though, the better it'll be for us trying to get sponsors. And that way we could get some of our expenses covered and everything. But we've been doing this for free and at our own expense and everything, just because it's fun and trying to keep everybody together. But it's, that's just the thing, and so we hope you enjoy it. We do have a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah. But Loves Christ is on that list, I think. And all kinds of people.
We got a troll.
Red Ginger.
Do we really have a troll?
We have a troll? Where? Let's talk about the troll. Where's it at?
Hey, if we got a troll, that means we're doing something right. That's a badge of honor. Thank you very much. But if you're spamming our chat, get the hell out of there. We don't want that. I know. I don't usually swear very much, but no, Ed probably won't visit.
They put the link up all the time.
Yeah, don't do that.
Skunk saying it's a bot. Skunk saying it's a bot.
Yeah.
No, they put their link on there. You'll go to their link, and then they get the clicks, and then it gives them a lot of things so they can get a lot of money. That's why they put that shit up.
Jay Klutman,
stop it.
Jay Klutman just asked a good question. Asked if Ed was going to visit sometime. So maybe we had him call in on the last meetup. So maybe we're getting him to call in.
Well, we have to make an announcement before I forget. Ed's going to start his new show 5:00 Monday on regular Newsmax.
And he's still going to do the briefing as well.
Right. He's also going to do the briefing.
What's the new one called? Oh, shit. I can't remember.
Ed the Taker.
No, was it? No, it was something else. He has a different name for the 5:00 show.
The big take. The big take.
Yeah, the big take. I said the Taker. The big. Ed Henry's the big take. That's what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't take this away.
5:00 on regular Newsmax, and then on Newsmax 2, it'll be Ed's briefing. Will still be there.
Yeah.
Hey, Ed, we gave you a plug, Ed. Just like you know.
Yeah. And we'll still be here. We'll be here Monday through Friday at the new time of 8:30 to 10 o'clock every day. So be there.
Yeah, we're playing around with two things. What time is it?
George, I'm calling the union. George.
We might do a one night show of the week, one night show, because I can't get the guests during the morning. Stuff. We're gonna do a night show at night, and we might do a recap on a Saturday or something. Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll let everybody know what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
the more hours we get, the more we get more viewers from Rumble. So.
Yeah. Yes, we do.
I'm calling my union rep on George.
Good. Who is it? Alibaba?
Alibaba. Yeah. So, well, I guess we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna raid Mike Schwartz. I know Red's gonna go ahead and put the link up here pretty quick. So I don't know what to go out with today, but it's Frisky Friday. So I think I'm gonna go out with this because it kind of fits for Frisky.
But I got a question. Why do you pick out the songs? Why can't we all have a decision?
Because I'm the boss and I got
She's
the board.
The boss, George.
That's bullshit. Protest.
Hit it, Tricks.
That's a great song.
Yeah. Okay. We'll be back Monday at 10. George and the Signs.
Yeah. God bless you all, and God bless the United States of America. God bless President Trump.
I like that. I always have. Okay, we're gearing up to raid. Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Have a great weekend.